Alright, Scary Peeps, it is, I think, 9:28 a.m. and I'm about to attempt one of my more hardcore transitions. People really liked my last makeup video, and this is a really weird one, so it fits my brand. I've been making a lot of those transition videos based off of the Don't Rush Challenge. The Don't Rush Challenge was started by women of color, showgirls. It spanned to like the goth community, the fetish community, the hip hop community, the dance community, where people show you one side of themselves, a super vulnerable pajama quarantined side, and then the most glamorous, dressy version of yourself. But I really love the editing techniques that were used to do it, so you might have seen my Ginny Weasley transition or my Jessica Rabbit transition. Today I'm going to attempt something a little bit more wicked. But yeah, I'm gonna get started and take you through the process of becoming the Wicked Witch of the West. I'm gonna get started by taking all of my jewelry off. I have 11 or 12 piercings, so this takes a minute, but I don't want anything to get in the way of all of the mush I'm about to put on my face. It's gonna take a lot. So here you see me moisturizing, and then I'm gonna get my birthday wig out of the way. So I'm gonna put my hair in 2 Dutch braids, just an upside down French braid. Generally when I'm getting my hair out of my way for makeup, I'm not quite this fancy about it, but this way when I do go to put the wig on, not only is my hair out of the way, but I can actually anchor the wig to the braid. So if I was doing aerial rig or backflips, any sort of dance really, this wig is not going anywhere. If I'm upside down at all, that wig needs to stay on. I would rather my whole vagina come out on stage than my wig come off. Next, I'm going to prime my skin and do some color correction. I'm going to get rid of any sort of excess purple or red in my face. If you do this before, let's say, a vampire makeup where you're painting your face white, or an alien makeup where you're painting your face a color, you don't have as much of your natural skin to cover, so you can use less color paint. It just gives you kind of a blank canvas to work on. I even primed my titties because I just want green everywhere. That's the next step. Caffeinate and then greenify. I'm using a water-based sort of pancake makeup. I wet my sponge a little bit. I've got a little saucer of water right under the camera, and I'm just applying the green everywhere. Not being really neat about it, I'm just getting the product on my body. This is just the first of many uncomfortable layers. Get the titties painted. Yeah. So as I go in with more detail and more color, I'm trying to follow the shapes of my face so I can contour with layers of paint. Fan it out like a drag queen. Caffeinate. So this is actually 2 or 3 layers of green in. I'm starting to shade my collarbones. It takes a while for it to dry, so between layers I actually do bong rips. As I contour and change my face for this makeup, I'm trying to make my heart-shaped face look more ovular. I'm starting out with a black hairline. This is going to hide my purple fuzzy baby hairs if they poke out from under the wig. It's also just going to transform the shape of my face. Elphaba from the book Wicked has a really ovular face. If you look at Indina Menzel, who made the character famous, she has a very ovular face. So I'm going in with dark green here and starting to do a beauty contour, making my nose look wider, giving myself a butt chin, and the butt chin is my personal nod to Margaret Hamill, who is the original Wicked Witch of the West. Gotta line my eyes. I'm gonna use green and black eyeliner. I don't want my pink lash line showing through. That would make me look like a demon, and that is not the makeup I'm going for. Now I'm gonna go in with green eyeshadow to make my highlights and my contour. Normally, for my own face, I would use like browns and pinks. The green layer, like I said, takes for fucking ever. I still have to go through with lighter eyeshadows and darker eyeshadows, so I'm gonna speed the shit out of this, make things go a lot faster. This is the most tedious part of painting yourself green, is it's so very many layers of green. You've got green liquids, you've got green powders. It's kind of insane. The weirdest parts of this makeup, as you watch me super fast doing my eyeshadow, is I'm trying to make it look like I'm not wearing that much makeup or any makeup. I'm trying to make it look like I'm a green person who doesn't wear a lot of makeup. And that look is really hard to achieve when you're putting on a million pounds of makeup. But I'm going in with some black, some silvery greens, giving my eyelids a little bit of contour. I love a smoky eye. It's kind of my signature look because my eyebrows are halfway up my forehead. I have a lot of canvas for smoky eyes. Gonna go back in, try to get some of the stuff that's sunken into my face. Do my favorite part, the angry eyebrows. Going in with a black eyeliner pencil, just kind of drawing the shape I want. And then I'm gonna go back in with a really fine point liquid eyeliner pencil and draw some fine hairs in there. The reason I'm using liquid eyeliner instead of a matte eyeshadow is my wig is really cheap, fake plastic hair. So if my eyebrows are a little shiny and my wig is a little shiny, I just look like I have really healthy hair, right? I don't know. It makes my eyebrows blend a little bit better. The last time I painted myself green, I painted my whole self green, I had a lot of help. I think two or three other people, other performers in the show, helped me paint everything from the knees up, everything green. It took about 3 hours. It looked great. It stayed pretty great in most spots. There are certain spots that even now you can see just aren't taking the makeup, and I have to press a bunch of powder into them. But turned out very green, and was in a very cool show. But the next day I was going to a wedding and I couldn't get all of the green off. I had to change what dress I was wearing because the small of my back and certain other parts were green. I had like these weird X's, stars and stuff where my pasties had been. It was just green shapes around my nipples. I mean, what? It's always glamorous being a showgirl. Always, always. This makeup is more about looking like the Witch of the West than it is looking like I'm wearing a lot of makeup. So I'm going to keep my liquid lash line pretty thin and do a tiny little wing. That usually takes a couple tries because no one's face is symmetrical, but hey, sisters not twins. Going in and touching up my eyeshadow, getting a little powder in my eyes. Just trying to make my eyes look a little bit rounder because Idina Menzel and Margaret Hamill both had like round eyes. I'm going to attempt to put a layer of makeup on my hands. I perpetually talk with my hands. As I do this voiceover, I am gesturing at a microphone that cannot see how much I'm gesturing with my hands. I just don't want to hold my hands up and have them be a different color than my face. Touching up my eyeliner, keeping it nice and thin, touching up the little spots where I cry my makeup away under my eyes, keeping the thin wings nice and pointy. The lipstick I'm using here is my absolute favorite lipstick. Is this emerald green shit that I bought at Walgreens a million years ago. I've never been able to find it again. It was a Halloween aisle special, and it's my superpower lipstick. This lipstick looks good with legit any look, but it really looks perfect with Alpha's sort of green, almost no makeup look. Here, the face is done. Gonna start getting that wig on. Root my hair down under a net. I'm a double cap person because if you can anchor your caps really well, the wig is gonna stay on really well. Here I've got the rest of my costume. I've got an underbust corset. I just didn't want to get green dust all over it. I've got my magnetic eyelashes on now. Starting to root down that wig. There she goes. I love this wig because it's basically a black version of my own haircut, so it'll always look good. I don't really need to anchor this down as hardcore as I am right now, so I'm not going to be doing any backflips. I'm actually just going to be singing. I'll regret those bong rips later. So here we are, hours later. I started around 9:20, 28, and now it is 12:15. I'm not completely done. My face is as green as it's going to get. And I'm using as much as I can on my hands, though I might honestly just give in and wear gloves. But I'm ready to do some singing and some transformation video sequences. It really is not easy being green. I hate it so much. Like, I love the way it looks, but I hate all the work and the mess. I wish I could just take a supplement and be like, okay, we have to do 30 setups for 5 days and take this supplement with your breakfast, and then, you know, your skin will be green for 3 to 6 weeks. Sounds great. I would be all sorts of colors. I would be green, I would be purple. Anyway, I have a lot of work left to do, but thanks for hanging out with me while I got ready to be a real character. You float like a feather in a beautiful world. You're so fucking special. Yeah, I wish I was special.